Hello. Now we've come to the last chapter, the background. Now we know what to do before designing and how to do the design and what happens after the design. But now let's look what goes on behind the scenes. So we will look at the time management, so you know what to do and how to handle the project. We will see what type of pricing models there are, what to pay attention before taping and also after the taping, how to handle post-accident repairs and what to think about adhesive removal. We also have a little look what mistakes can happen and probably it at some point will happen. I'm going to handle you some practical tips and at the end a little conclusion. Time management. By time management, I don't mean regular every day, let's start at 9 p.m. and work until 6 p.m. scheduling, but rather what to look at campaign management. For some unknown reason, most clients who want vehicle graphics come to you with saying, I need it done yesterday. Okay, most is probably overstating, but every third of them anyway. It seems that people don't think ahead. However, as mentioned before, vehicle graphics is a cooperation between three parties: designer, production, installation. And it takes time to make all scheduled to fit to everybody. Good design is not done quickly unless it is, for example, single color text or numbers that can be easily produced and installed. If a printable solution, however, it is definitely not good to apply a protective laminate to the print immediately after printing, because there is a big risk that the print has not dried properly and the laminate will peel off after some time. Therefore, when people call you and say, hi, the file for the print solution is here and it would be great if it could be installed in an hour, it's already clear that this particular graphic will be soon look ugly and damaged. In the case of large orders, I recommend setting up a campaign schedule in cooperation with the production company and installer, and then informing the customer. Otherwise, there may be a situation where the graphic cannot be completed on time, or a special solution vinyl film is not stocked when you need it at the warehouse, and you have to start ordering, and it really takes some time, an extra time. This is how an important campaign can get all messed up. Not even because of someone's wrongdoing, but just because of a situation where, for example, you check the material with a wholesaler, you went to coordinate with a customer, mentioning that you can offer that particular color now because you know it exists at the warehouse. At the same time, another customer comes to the wholesaler and bought a third of it. When you return with your customer's approval, it turns out there is no longer enough in stock and your entire schedule is upside down. In such case, make reservations for the material. 12 hours should be enough to receive a reply from the customer. For campaigns, this type of calculation is 100% necessary, especially since the designer also depends on the schedules of the graphics producer and the graphics installer. They also have other customers and their own schedules. That all needs to be taken into account. There has been many cases when a client comes and expects this done immediately. I am sorry, but there are also other clients who want this. So there is a line. Of course, your partners will try to accommodate your need, but the sooner you know your plans, the better they will be able to fit your plans into their plans also. As soon as you know what is and when, let your partners also know it. Then they have the possibility to take your schedule under account when they are doing their own plans. So do your plan schedule. Tell it to a partner, designer, material wholesaler, print house, the installer. Also, sometimes you have to be ready to tell your client that they have to move faster too with their decisions about design feedback or price calculation feedback and so on. well, if they want to get the professional end result at their own deadline. Things take time and rushing is a recipe for possible disaster.